Hello, I hope you can hear me. This is an attempt of me trying to maybe make a name for myself, spreading useful information. So, I recently found this great talk. I found it on Hacker News and news.ycombinator.com right here. Um, and well, this talk was made by Felienne Hermans. I think she's Dutch or something. And it's called How to Teach Programming and Other Things. And I think it fundamentally breaks or at least disassembles to some extent um, what teaching programming is like and how it should be done, how most people or most computer programmers or um, self-learning programmers have taught others. And there's this kind of um, hacker culture at a certain level, because people with who taught themselves programming, like me for example, I mean, I did have some teachers, but I have learned a lot of things on my own, and searching on the internet. And there's this like paradigm that maybe we use that is like hacker culture, like don't necessarily stay in school, or like learn from teachers, or to some extent it's supposed to be very fun and not boring at all. And well, ultimately she finds, actually in her PhD, in her doctorate degree, she finds out that this isn't the case, and this shouldn't be the case, because maybe we want the people who we are teaching, maybe our family members or a random friend or something, to maybe be a natural problem solver, which does not go very well with the common person. Because if you, in the conclusions of this video, and in the body itself, she explains that she made some experiments in which explaining concepts to people is way better at first, to for them to understand the core principles, or at least get hands on with the language. Because she concluded that she's not that making students, or like students, I'm talking like small children, like maybe like 7 to 10 years old or something, making students try to be problem solvers instantly, and write some code out to solve X or Y problem, is much much worse to having them read a solution which is explained by an expert. And at the end, she she also says that I'm included myself. My dad, even he works a lot with spreadsheets and Excel, and he actually knows how to use Excel, the Visual Basic automation weird language that most programmers wouldn't call it necessarily like a programming language. But whatever, like, she explains that learning is not necessarily about making it not about the syntax, because ultimately the language you're working with in terms of programming is important to some extent. Of course, learning the core principles, like walking or something. I actually had one of my teachers at TechBot, Joe, I think. Yeah, it was Joe, my programming mentor, who I remember, like in the first week, we made an exercise in which um well, we had a problem, and like the tiles on the floor are like squares, so he put himself in one square, and he told the students, okay, I want you to tell me exactly, like if I were a robot or something, if I were, like a language interpreter, how to get to the door, okay? So little by little, he made us students realize the importance of specific actions, because what is walking? Well, it is moving two legs forward or backwards or in a certain motion, such that you end in a position that was different than the last position you were in, and turning around and making this or that. And so at the end of the day, um teaching is hard, I guess. Like, you know, creating problem solvers isn't that easy. So you must first sacrifice some some things which could have been problem solving, into direct explanations by experts, and well, maybe I'm not making so much of a point, but the point is, like recommending this talk, and I'll leave in the description of the video or something, the link to the talk and the Hacker News post, and there were some very interesting comments there too, and yeah, in this YouTube video too as well. Check this one by Aaron Halton. Okay, bye.